Are you ready to come up and educate us a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, okay?
I want to thank the people that I want to thank the people who trust me when I say I want to invite you to something amazing. And Marlene, Alberto, my new friend, Gordon, there's a few others here. Because I am so grateful for you, not just for the business opportunity, but ultimately the community that he's building. I'm going to share a quick story. My 89-year-old grandmother died, 2 days ago, early in the morning. I was named after her because she was a very wild woman, and my mother said she wanted to raise this daughter who took risk and all that in life, right? But she died, and on Sunday I made a quick trip to Beaumont, California. I drove early in the morning at 5, came back at midnight. And when I was in that nursing home, I'd never been in a nursing home. My heart crushed to see people like this in wheelchairs for life.
Brutal.
It was horrible. And I'm a little emotional about that because you know how many people are suffering in nursing homes right now, and that need not be. And the fact that you all showed up here tonight means that you care about your future self. Every little single thing that you eat, you drink, the thoughts that are in your mind, your spiritual connection, whatever that may mean for you, those things are going to help you because aging is inevitable, right? But we don't have to age and decline that way depending on what we do. Can I show you off for a second? My friend Gordon, tell him how old you are. Please stand up real quick. He's one of my role models and one of my wonderful friends.
Hello.
Hello. Tell him how old you are, Gordon.
84.
Wow. Yes, and you are the sum of the people that you surround yourself with. But I'm driven. I'm a very passionate person. I feel deeply because I could be in that decline. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I have a very rare disorder where I lost peristalsis, eating and drinking and all those things. And nobody could help me, meaning I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars with doctors and testings and needles and tubes. And it wasn't until I started experimenting on myself. And that's what biohacking is about. It's self-experimentation. I started 5 months ago eating about 90% raw food. Now, I'm not here to tell you to do that. I'm experimenting, right? And I make sure that every single day that I'm getting essential minerals in my body. And I work with practitioners and individuals like John here who are helping to bring a tool or a resource such as OsteoStrong to so many people. If you don't think you need it, you need OsteoStrong. When I went and did my research when I got back on Monday, because I'm a reader, I challenge everything that's shared with me. I said, what can I do today so that I don't end up in a nursing home? You know what, I'm not lying to you. You know what,
She sent it to me, by the way, I can verify this. She sent
it said you need to participate with OsteoStrong. And I was just like,
I was so happy to see that.
I was like, wow. But it's because like maybe you are busy, you can't go to the gym. I was working out and doing all this fitness stuff and being crazy, and the time, the money, all those things, and also because of my disability, OsteoStrong is so fitting for me and what my limits are right now. And I came and I sat and I did the equipment a few weeks ago, and I'm like, I'm gonna go home and be fine. The next day I felt like I had lifted all those weights that I
got that text message too.
Years ago. I was just like, wow. And like, I just feel better. I'm climbing the stairs better and so forth. But ultimately, I'm not a practitioner, I'm an educator, because I could be another victim of the broken healthcare system, where I showed my picture earlier, there's 11 medications, I have a walker, a cane, I have a letter still, I find it on my phone, your future is that of a wheelchair. And 2 years ago, I climbed the stratosphere in 28 minutes. I don't know how the hell I did that, by the way, but it was cartwheel and mindset and doing all these things, like biohacking. I do I do the hyperbaric chamber. I have removed anybody who's toxic in my life. Goodbye. That's very important. If there's anything that I can do,
That's the stress modifier.
I'm not curing my illnesses, but I can tell you that if you talk to my functional medicine doctor, his report says that I wanted to die from the pain that I was dealing with. And I can say with everything that I'm doing that I'm functioning at a higher level right now than I was. But it's because the doctors, it's just test after test after test after test, and then having one doctor here in Vegas say, we don't do that test here. So he said, I go, well, I'm going to go find someone that's at UC Irvine did the test, and they got mad. They're like, why didn't you do this in Las Vegas? I go, they don't do it in Las Vegas. He's like, yes, they do. And that's the system that you are. And I'm also an advocate for people. Like, I will fight for you because I have a big mouth, in a very diplomatic way, of course. I will help you ask the right questions to your doctor. I've been in the rabbit hole for some time, asking questions, challenging information, and I know that I'm standing here today rather than sitting in a wheelchair. And ask me how many medications I am on.
0.
I'm on, even for Hashimoto's, I'm nourishing my thyroid every single day. I get 9 hours of sleep every single night. This has to go off at a certain time because this thing is toxic as well. Social media can be very bad for the brain.
Yeah.
Guess what? All the things that are available to us to live a longer, better, healthier life, many of them are free. Fresh air, clean water. I go to the park in the morning. If you ever call me and you want to deal with me, I'm at the dog park right now. I'm sitting in the sun. Those
I can
things
verify that too, because that's a funny text
Yes,
message.
it is. I'm at the dog park, sitting in the sun for 30 minutes every morning at a certain time. Good organic food is not expensive. I would rather pay the farmer now than the doctor later. Go spend your money at Sprouts, go to Winco, get the organic section, go to Natural Grocers, or get a membership somewhere. But if you can eat organically, do it, or grow your own, because these things are simple, easy things. It's going back to the simplicity of nature. These things, I mean, they're the easiest things, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Even osteostrong is not expensive, because again, you're going to pay now, or you're going to pay the doctor later for knee replacement. That's what my mother and all my aunts and uncles are paying for. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather pay John now and come get an osteostrong session.
There's a great company called Farm Fresh to You.
Yeah, I'm with them.
That delivers every Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it's all organic directly from the farm. They do a great job, and it's very reasonable. And I think your first box is $25.
Yeah, I think I paid $37. I'm eating about 90% raw right now, but that's my body. I'm not going to say I could be a carnivore if I wanted. I'm experimenting to see what works best for me, and I encourage you all to do that, but stay away from the processed foods. The other thing that I'll share, and if go look here into the shelves here at Ostrostrom, is we've got some amazing humic and fulvic minerals here, and the reason humic and fulvic minerals exist is because the food of yesterday is not the food of today. That apple from 20 years ago does not have the same mineral content. So you can get it from our fulvic and our humic minerals that are here on the shelves, because we pull from 4 different mines here in the United States, and we test for heavy metals, and we have an analysis of every single mineral that's inside of there. And I take that every morning. I don't drink coffee anymore. I gave it up. I literally drink matcha every morning, trying to restore my mitochondria and all that stuff. But yeah, matcha. I love matcha.
Acquired taste.
Oh, I love matcha. But the long story short, you don't have to be a doctor. You don't have that degree. If you're somebody who wants to live a long life, you have the tools and resources. And one of the most amazing things that you're doing, they find that people in these ecosystems, they're living over hundreds because they have community.
Yeah, my friends.
And that's what this is about. So with that, I wear this necklace. It's 120 because I'm going to live to 120 with MS and this rare disorder, and I'm going to live well. And I hope that you'll do the same. Yeah, we will. Thank you.